probably the biggest baloney excuse men cough up to why they ignore their wife and children is because I'm doing this for us. I'm going to work for the next 5 years and ignore you entirely because I'm doing this for us. And I've got to put all this time in for us. Really? I mean, what you're doing in most cases is you're destroying us. If you're concerned about us, you need to pay attention to us and not just to your job. You say, well, then I won't climb up the ladder fast enough. Well, then slow down. It's not worth it. It's not going to make any sense for you to spend all this time paying attention to your job and then to lose your family. And I have seen this over and over again. Men who put such a high priority on financial security and ignore their family at the same time. Oh man, how can you be so dumb? I tell you what, you wind up getting a divorce, you're going to lose all your financial security. It makes no sense to want to try and secure your financial future by working all the time and ignoring your wife. You'll wind up losing everything. It makes no sense. Think it through. If you truly want financial security, you have to pay attention to the girl. You have to go back for the girl. You have to go back for your family, because if they decide they have had enough, you're going to lose 50% of everything. You're going to wind up spending all this money in child support and alimony, and it makes no sense. It is a foolish, strictly on a financial level alone, it is completely foolish to work completely at your job and ignore your family. To say I'm doing this for our financial future is stupidity. That's like saying, I want to build our future and spending as much money as you can at the same time. It makes no sense. You can't get there from here. You can't get to a secure financial future by ignoring your family. You've got to make them part of it. And if that means slowing down climbing the corporate ladder, if that means slowing down from the amount of commitment you can give to the job, then so be it. I promise you, if you slow down, make sure you keep a healthy relationship with that woman and those children, that in the end you'll be along much further financially than all your buddies who are working like crazy and now are on wife 2 and 3 and paying alimony and lost everything in divorces. They might make a lot more money than you. Doesn't matter what you make. That is what you keep. And you go that path, you're not going to keep much of anything. A good example is what I do for couples in this Laugh Your Way seminar that I do. It would be easy for me to say to my wife, Deb, why don't you just let me go? We can cut down on expenses. I can save on half the airfare and the meals and stuff. You stay behind, and I'll build this organization. And then after 3, 4, 5 years, then you could start coming along with me. And see, I would never do that. I would never do that, because that doesn't make good financial sense. Because doing that creates a tear in the relationship. I'll be traveling all over Kingdom Come. She's not with me. There's a good chance in 5 years I won't have Debbie with me anymore. And then I lose everything. It just makes no sense. Some people think, they're helping their relationships by ignoring their family. They're not. The smartest thing I can do from a financial standpoint is to assume the expense of bringing her everywhere I go. That gives me a safe financial future.